Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld and city to free demons. And welcome to another episode of the stream here in Daemonum Arena. Good evening. So, we've finally broken into Secrets of the Obscure in general, and boy howdy, they dropped that anvil on you right frickin' fast. They started off with, well, you know that giant tower outside of that one city in Kessex Hills that's like really mysterious and everybody wants to go to it? Well, it up and vanished. And now the people in that city nearby are panicking because that wizard's tower was protecting them from something. Then you find out that like a large portion of the folks that take care of the Fractals of the Mists are suddenly outside of the Mists and tracking something down. That's interesting in and of itself. What's even more interesting is that they have documentation that specifically says, don't get the commander involved. Huh. That's interesting. Why do they not want us involved? Well, I mean, true to our form, we get ourselves involved, and then literally all hell breaks loose in the form of the Eye of Sauron opening up in the middle of the sky and spewing out a bunch of demons. Literally. And then once we beat those demons, we get sucked into hell itself and get to deal with, guess I could affectionately call him Daddy, but I'm not sure that most people would. It's basically a giant fuck-off demon. And it actually seems like it's just toying with us for most of the fight, if not all of the fight. And then it turns into a game of hide and seek, where if he finds you, he's definitely going to kill you. Well, we do our due part. We get our asses out of hell, only to run smack into, of all things, a Mersat. That's not good. Our previous dealings with them have been less than stellar, and our predecessors' dealings with them have been less than stellar. This one appears to be at least kind. I'll give you that. And he's also very cognizant of the fact that, you know, all of his compatriots are dicks. And he knows that he has a legacy to live past. Well, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. It's not the first time that we've had somebody come up and say, hey, I know that, like, other people that I've been around have been absolute jerks. I'm trying not to be. And we've accepted them. Case in point, my Trin. Yeah, that was already bad enough on its own. We don't need to, you know, spur the fire on more by being a jerk and kind. Beyond that, we also run into somebody that we actually hadn't seen for, what, 4 in-game years and more than 8 real-world years? I'm talking, of course, of our illustrious science mind, Zoja, who apparently threw her lot in with these members of the Fractals of the Mists, and, well, as a direct result of that, she just kind of vanished for years. Come to find out, she was working with these folks, researching these strange demons. And now here we are, in the middle of the fray, getting ready to learn more about just what's about to happen. And with that, let's get to the game proper, and make sure that everything is knocking around correctly. Looks like everything is working as expected. So we continue onwards to the Skywatch Archipelago. A portion of the Horn of Maguma, way beyond the jungle in which we fought Mordremoth, as a matter of fact. So there's a blast from the past. All in all, I am interested to see what shakes loose as per usual, because the Guild Wars writing team hasn't really missed a whole lot. There's a couple of things where they missed, but they made up for it. Because boy howdy, can I tell you, at least with the expansions, they've been keeping me on the edge of my seat. And there's been a couple of times where I flat out cried. Where are we? When are we? Who are we? It is heckin' dork. Sounds will load in eventually. What is that, and how do I get all of those? Updraft generator. Oh, that'll do it. I can't activate that because I don't have the points for it. But I did just get a bunch of static charges and experience. Ooh, updrafts and ley lines. There we go. Sounds have caught up with me. I think somebody's doing the map meta. Pardon me. Can I? I can. Exalted Ruins. Ooh. Veteran Bonebreaker. Oh god, I don't like the sound of that. The game will eventually decide to catch up with me. Or I could just die. Don't mind me, I'm gonna explode.
I'm back.
Monsters will show up eventually. I hope. Slowly but surely, things are showing up. I'm helping!
Eat my dust. That's good.
Earn, heretic. Protector of the Radanovus Promenade and Primal Maguma. Oh, cool. Well, I did a thing. I did my good deed for the day. Although, in the meantime... The bridge between worlds. Huh. Neat. Looks like a magic flower. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's an unfortunate truth that, like, until I get particular benefits, my verticality with my sky scale here are going to be not that great.
Badly injured, and we're surrounded by these creatures.
Hi, Mercer.
We were hunting a cryptis here, but the local wildlife ambushed us before we could track it down. We could really use your assistance.
Bye, Mercer.
Someone to cover me while I tend to her wounds.
Like it's hungry.
Oh dear. That is a ley line. That is water. This is a sky scale. And I am Kalalahi, and this is Jackass. I get the distinct impression I'm about to die horrendously. Oh dear. Draknar's light. Excuse me? Huh. Let me land. Thank you. Wait a minute. The name of this place was what again? Draknar's Light. Come to think of it, if I remember correctly, there was a map in Guild Wars 1 called Draknar's Forge. Hi, Ice Imp. Can you not do that? Thank you. Ooh, this is a problem. Yeah. Up I go. I did it. I'm here. Wherever here is. Monument to King Jalus Ironhammer. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. That's definitely antiquated. King Jalus Ironhammer is one of the spirits we can summon, actually. One of the spirits we can channel as a revenant. Shocking nobody. His patron weapon is the hammer. Duh. We have... Ooh. Excuse me, would you kindly back off? Oh, that's an elite.
This is a start, but it's not nearly enough. Let's keep moving.
Magic stabilizing kits. Huh. Weird. Yeah, these are Deldrimor dwarves. Excuse me?
Those traitors are in our midst.
They're not stone.
Exposing weaknesses, readying us for the final blow.
Huh. Well. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on here. There's a lot of anachronism going on. The Mother of Stars. The Mother of Stars is where we need to go. Meet up with Frode at the Beacon of Ages Command Center. It's apparently in this direction, roughly. Oh, for the love. Time to go. I forgot these refill your flight energy, which is useful. Gets you more up. Gets you more uppitude. You're losing attitude. Sounds like you're giving me plenty of attitude right now. Jade Mech Habitation Zone 03. That's Cantha. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is Cantha. Is this like before New Kainang City? Jade Bulwarks. Right. Ooh. Minsec. Hello? Aha. Found the master point. Taking that. Huh. Uh-oh. See, my mouse is giving me issues. Great. It's the best way to play an MMO when you have problems with your mouse. The first time it's happened won't be the last. Static charges, part of a balanced breakfast. Skyward marches. Skyward marches. Is this part of the Crystal Desert? Pretty sure this is part of the Crystal Desert. Astral Ward encampment. Captain Berna. Hey, game? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been pushing my mouse up and down there. Yeah, for some reason it was translating that into left and right motion. Now it appears to be working, but who knows how long that'll last. Sorry for the motion sickness, everybody. Okay. Back to the main island. The command center. Open the door and enter.
Commander, over here.
Ah, they are taller than I thought.
Commander, you know. One of
You
our
know, yeah.
oldest members.
Oldest mortal members.
Wish I had time to give you a proper introduction to the Astral Ward, but things are dismal.
That sounds like an understatement.
Remind me why we can't call for more help. I could have a fleet of airships here in a day.
The Astral Ward is a secret. That is Isgarin's preference, even in times of worry.
I mean,
Isn't Iskarin compromised? Won't it be too late if you wait for his permission?
Maban is choosing to honor his will, and we will do the same. Rion could really use your help in the Rift Hunters, one of our more
Rion.
hands-on divisions. They track down rifts before whatever horrors inevitably spill out of them. Just like the one that pulled you into Nios. They're popping up all over Tyria. Innocent lives are at risk. Rion is waiting for you. He'll gear you up and give you whatever details you need.
While you help contain the threat, we've got Astral Ward searching for Dagda and Iskarin's whereabouts. As soon as we gather more intel, we'll call on you to help with the cleansing.
What exactly are we dealing with?
Dagda and Iskarin will need to be cleansed, so to say, of their Cryptus possession before they can aid us. Dagda is our first target. We believe she's hiding nearby, probably attempting to cleanse herself of any unwanted guests. As soon as we can confirm her location, we'll call on you. Give me your thing. The one you use to talk to your friends from far away.
My comms device? Oh, sure.
allow to attune your comms device.
I do not miss the ever-changing nature of technology. There. I've attuned your little device to pick up on arcane fluctuations. We'll be able to contact you anywhere. Even if you stumble into another rift.
Well, let's hope the latter doesn't happen anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yes, let's.
Speak to Rion to learn more about the situation. Get to know more about you now.
I was an esteemed professor in the College of Synergetics.
That explains a
To
lot.
study the metaphysical is to study the inner workings of the flow itself. It's good work. But my people are stubborn and petty. Bureaucratic, even. It's limiting.
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Zojja and I had the same realization. Expecting satisfaction from that city is like expecting a Skrit to win the SNAF prize. So I went on a long sabbatical to explore the world beyond the stuffy labs and debate halls of Radasum.
Fair.
And then I found this big lump of bricks hiding away in Garenhof. Maban noticed my curiosity. And here I am. I still collect stipends from the Arcane Council. They think I'm in a jungle somewhere, gawking at plants. Bureaucracy.
Fair. Director Camillus. Oh. I'm Director Camillus, head of the Ward's Fractal Research Division. I'm sure you have many questions about our work, and I'll try to answer the ones that I can. Have the fractals actually been useful?
Extremely useful. I personally believe it is our most important area of research. For many problems, it is difficult to see the solutions in advance, but easy in hindsight, after it's too late to fix it. But the fractals allow us to learn from mistakes we didn't actually make. That knowledge is essential in preventing those mistakes we can't afford to make.
Interesting. Why did they have to have real people in them?
Originally, the wizards tried simulated beings, approximations that could experience life but couldn't suffer from it. But without that element, they didn't act like they would in our world. The data held no predictive power. Each aspect of real beings was needed. Their freedom, their strength, and yes, even their suffering. It was the only way.
That sounds remarkably grim. I say as I'm working on fixing my mouse. What happens to a fractal once you're done?
The wizards have the ability to, well, for lack of a better term, to pause the experiments. They are then kept in that frozen state in case they are needed later. That way, no additional harm comes to them.
Okay, you say that, but I'm reminded of that time that Blish was put into stasis for travel, and everybody thought he was just a regular automaton, so they flicked his off switch, and when we turned him back on, he was screaming internally and eternally. Just gonna put that out there. What'll happen to the people in the fractals after this?
We will help them to survive this ordeal as best we can. But after, ultimately, that will be up to them. As long as we could keep them in their fractals, that was the most humane approach. But that is no longer possible. They're living beings, as real as you or I, and they deserve the right to choose their own paths forward.
How do you live with the cost of it all?
The same way that you do, Commander. I've watched your career with admiration, seen the choices you've had to make. You know, as I do, that the right thing to do is rarely clean. There are always consequences, and many of them severe. I've spent a long time on this problem, and this is our best option. Part of leading is accepting the cost of that choice. The truth is, as high as the price is to learn what we've learned, I've never regretted it.
Spent a long time in this problem, and this is our best option. Part of leading is accepting the cost of that choice. The truth is, as high as the price is to learn what we've learned, I've never regretted it. I don't envy your position having to decide these things.
Ah, but someone must. You've faced those choices yourself. You're likely to again.
Precisely why I don't envy people the opportunity.
Do you have business with the Warden?
Oh? You need all the help you can against these new foes. We can give you special training developed by an ancient Astral Ward weapon master. Come see me in the Beacon Command Center. Weapon master. It's the Vow of the Warden. Astral Ward Mage. Oh, Frode. What kind of special training? The kind that'll teach you to use weapons that would otherwise require elite specializations. Weapon master training will let you use those weapons no matter what your specializations are. Sounds useful. What do I need to do? It's already done. The knowledge was only waiting for you to accept it. Being part of an ancient magical order has its upsides. Much appreciated. And like that, I have weapon master training. Which should also mean that if I look at my weaponry loadouts, I should also be able to use a new... Yep, right there, Scepter main hand. They're still working out the bugs, I see. So I've actually played a little bit with the Scepter main hand. I don't know that I would roll it into my build right now, admittedly. Also, I can unlock that. So I shall. In the meantime, I'm also going to train this. Who rescues whom?
We're up and running. Good.
This'll help. Navigating the islands
Oh, wow.
might be a bit,
Confusing?
right. Over time, Iskaran and the wizards created various reflections.
For the scientific-minded, you can think of them like simulations.
Fractals?
They were kept on an astral plane, separate from our physical reality.
So they're like fractals.
Exactly. But, unlike fractals, these are here. These copies are now physical and susceptible to Cryptus influence.
When the dragon's cycle ended and the Spire's magic was fractured, some of those reflections spilled out.
I see.
They fell into multiple planes of existence. Some of them solidified here. Kaineng, Elona.
Kaineng.
The world was only inches away from a completely different reality.
So they're real? Not just illusions? Living beings trapped in simulations?
Real as you and I. They're shaken and in need of someone's help.
Island discovery. Learned about the Fractal Islands. Yeah, that tracks. You know, when something goes horribly fucking wrong with the alternate universe technology that you've been using to test what-if scenarios. Anybody else getting some Marvel what-if vibes? Hey, made it to that insight. Really high up right now. Matter of fact, I think I hit the cloud layer. Holy shit. Wait, no, there's still more to go. Oh shit. This isn't even the highest point in the map. It is, however, a place where I can get this. Ta-da. Hello, Rian.
Ah, Commander. Your eyes have seen so many places, so many beasts. I know a hunter when I see one. Apologies. Being in your presence may be more shocking for some than others. I am Rian of the Rift Hunters.
Froden Yuno sent me to help. It sounds like we're working against the clock.
Well, your help comes with kind timing. Rifts have been appearing all over Tyria, but they're especially potent here.
True.
Thankfully, that device of yours, the Heart of the Obscure, has given us a new windfall. In your hands, a blessing. They found it in Waiting Sorrow's quarters just before we lost the tower. I don't know what she made it for, but the Heart's ability to open and seal rifts by following their astral frequency is impressive. I've not much more time with the Heart than you, but let me guide you.
I'm a
The
bond.
Heart of the Obscure is capable of astonishing things. It can act as a conduit for your emotional energy, channeling it as a source of power.
Oh boy.
Now, hold the Heart aloft and focus your thoughts on the demonic rifts and your desire to hunt down these intruders.
And then perform a skyward strike. Oh wait, wrong game. Use the mastery skill scan for the rift. Oh boy. Oh.
Do you feel it?
I can see it. The magic in the air is flowing.
Whoa.
Incredible. What does it look like?
Hard to describe. A little frightening. Like the world itself is reaching towards something. You can't see it?
No. You and the heart are one in this moment. I've seen before what you do now, but I am a bystander. It might seem overwhelming, but don't be afraid. These are your own thoughts made manifest. Go on now. Why don't you see where it leads you?
Use the heart of the obscure to track and close rifts and the ascent. Ooh. Did I get this one? I did not get this one. Go ahead and get this one right away.
My name is Arlay. I'm the ward's second in command of Fractal Research, and I've taken charge of the cleanup here. This version of Garanhoff aimed to test what would happen if the tower was ever destroyed. Things aren't going well.
Noticeably.
If you can spare the time, please stay and help out. These people deserve better than what we've given them.
Learned about the Fractal Islands. This seems like a bad idea. Oh, it is. I'm gonna die down here. Should have gotten some more verticality before continuing on.
This place probably looks a bit different than the Rudder Novus you remember, huh?
A bit.
The wizards wanted to see what would happen if it survived, and it did pretty well. Leave it to the Asura, right? They're kind of a headache too, so I could always use some help to keep them out of trouble if you've got the time.
Fair. Said, yep, there we go.
You unfortunately found yourself in Olona. Or Anolona, rather. Apparently, this fractal aimed to study a world where Balthazar succeeded. Not pretty, to say the least.
Wow.
But if you help me out around here, we'll probably both get back to more exciting duties sooner.
Wow. That's horrible. Yeah, so we have the Skyward Marches, Jade Mech Habitation Zone, Devastated Garanhoff, the Stargaze Ridge, Radanovus Promenade, Primal Maguma, Draknar's Light, Wizard's Descent. Primal Maguma, Draknar's Light. So you just go to the Jade Mech Habitation Zone. I remember when one of my larger projects was getting my sky scale. Holy crap. Suddenly feels like so much more work. You land somewhere, thank you.
Be careful if you go any farther. The Jade Mechs in the city will kill any who enter. The Kaineng you know was built on the backs of the machines. In this Kaineng, the machines have had a change of heart.
Oh.
The ward sent me to bring some peace to this place. If you can help while you're here, that would mean a great deal.
Interesting. So this is a Kaineng in which humanity was taken over by the machines. Interesting. Oh. And the Naga are here, because why wouldn't they be? Excuse you, Rouge. Boy.
That fits good.
Iron Legion, back me up!
Oh, fine. Be that way. Barely missed me.
Drockner's Forge. This
Drockner's
was
Forge.
my home before I joined the Wizards.
Here.
Don't embarrass me, all right? This fractal was made to see what would have happened if we lost to the Stone Summit. An awful outcome, I assure you. These dwarves might be a bit less rocky than you're used to, but they're still real, and they can still use your help.
Nah, I don't feel like it.
Ash Legion, fall in!
Hi, buddy. That'll be enough of that. Right. Then that's Grothmar. Island Discovery Tour. Primal Maguma. Okay. That's pretty far to the north. What are you? Oh, you look like about 30 pounds of nope in a 2-pound bag. Oh. Hey, Lona? Oh, there it is. Right then.
I can see the rift.
Terrifying, isn't it? You'll need to stabilize it before you can seal it. Get closer and channel the heart. The Cryptis will attempt to break your focus on the spell and stop you. Be prepared to defend yourself. Focus on your desire to protect Tyria.
Rift is open to be Lord out of hiding.
That feels good.
An elite avatar of rage. I have a friend helping me.
That feels good.
Oops.
Oh, that hurt. To kill rising. That feels good.
Come on.
Urge to kill rising.
Trip that rift.
It's done.
Good. The Cryptis are relentless. There are doubtless many other rifts to seal. You've got your work cut out for you. If you have questions or need guidance on any of this, come and find me. We're in this together.
Right. Unfortunately, I feel like something's not quite right. Well, this is unfortunate. Skyscale launcher, oh god. Sadly, I feel like my energy is already kind of flagging on me here for the stream. It seems really early to be doing something like that, though. What do you think of it with this fractal? Hold on. If Balthazar survived and won the fight, would that not mean that he went after Palau Joko next? Well, that's a problem. Oh, there we go. Right, so got that. To think about what we're doing, I guess. I remember hearing you on the comms earlier.
The village was one of the safest interior. And now...
Now it's basically gone. We need to start planning for a future somewhere else.
How can you even say that? Garenhof is our home.
Garenhof is gone. Look at it. If the storm and the elementals weren't enough, now it's floating in the sky. It's time to face it. We don't have a home anymore.
Yikes. That's trippy. Oh, speaking of. Sweet. Not that I'm in a very good position right now. Yeah, admittedly, I'm not keeping the thread of what I'm doing tonight, which is unfortunate. Let's find my way up here. If I remember correctly, this is Engelhoff. Not Engelhoff. There's a name for it. Wait. Without dismounting or teleporting range sky scale from a top dome stargaze ridge to the tower of Western Primal Maguma. Hold on, I can do that. Most likely. Maybe not. Is Dome Stargaze Ridge. Oh, never mind. I don't think I can do that. Especially considering I got so turned around. Weeha. Come on. If I had Skyscale leyline, I could probably do it.
there's so many new people. What are they doing here?
Come on.
This fractal was created to study what would happen if ley line energy overflowed without containment. Nature has reclaimed this Maguma, and a unique ecosystem has flourished, one that's worth preserving. While there is much to be done, please resist the urge to slash and burn your way through here in the process.
Well, at least completed the discovery tour.
We could use your help here. We need to set up some equipment in the jungle to track Cryptis activity, but it's overrun. If you could use your sky scale to clear out some of these bugs, it'd definitely make things a lot easier.
Whatever you say, Liam. Whoa. Oh, you big. A big wyvern. I'm certainly not taking out a champion on my own. So hi Agwin, welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. Admittedly, I'm flagging a little bit on the energy myself, but working on it. I need the fireball ability to fight that, I bet. I can't really do much else with it. I need to find events that I can actually partake in. Therein lies the challenge. Whoa. Golems configured. Sounds to me like a problem I cannot fix. That's way up to the wizard's tower, isn't it? Soaring Airy. Ah. Okay. Can I climb that? Land there. Bounce up. I mean, I know there's a way to get up there. I just don't have it unlocked right now. I brought my concerns to Chief Engineer Min Ji today. I just couldn't bear the weight of it anymore. The risk of what we're undertaking. She listened patiently, saying nothing, and then listed off all the standard arguments in favor that we've all heard 1,000 times. This made me angry. Like my words were just bouncing off her. Like nothing could actually get through. I saw something in her face that I've never seen before. A look of... I don't know for sure. But I think it was fear. Fear of the unknown that we're charging into. Fear of the fact that it's too late to stop it. And then she said something right before I left. The future will decide if we're right. But there was no comfort in it. Just resignation. Like she already knows what they'll say. As though she's offering her defense. All while lowering her head for the axe. Considering what future this is, yeah, I don't blame her. Ooh. Yep, I can definitely tell I'm running off the ledges. It's not a good sign. There it is.
Are you ready for another try, old friend?
Until I'm rejoined, I don't really think I'm gonna be able to control the forge well enough.
I'm afraid we're running out of both time and options. We have to try.
You always manage to talk me into these things. Fine. Come to the forge and we'll lay out the plan.
We could use your help as well, Commander.
Yeah, okay. It certainly doesn't help that my attention is lapsing long enough to walk off of ledges. Ley loom. Ah, right. There's ley lines. Wait a minute. I'm incredulous. There is a rift here.
Back me up! Cast down the oppressors!
Too strong. That feels good.
Ash Legion!
Excuse me. Stop that.
Urge to kill rising.
Back me up!
Alright, fine. Oh god, there's more.
Urge to kill rising.
Ash Legion, fall in!
That feels good.
Okay. Wait. Oh.
Iron Legion, put your best into it!
That feels good.
Ash Legion, fall in!
I think I'm moderately good staying alive. No. Ow.
That feels good.
rift hunting is going as planned.
Adapting. These fractals. To be born into one reality, then pulled into another to be hunted by demons.
Another thing that we'll need to handle. When you've got a moment, please report back to the medical ward at the Beacon of Ages. Given your exposure in Nios, I'd like to confirm that you're at optimal health.
If the fox pokes his head into one too many burrows, who knows what will snap in his face? Be careful approaching the rift. Ceres is looking for you. He got a taste, and he wants a bite.
If you're so concerned, why did you rescue me?
For curiosity, perhaps. Or do I want to kill you myself?
Not making a great case for yourself.
You are such a fascinating creature. Your memories are molten. Triumphs. Can you blame me for wanting to see what comes next?
Ironically fitting that she called me a fox, digging my head into burrows.
Track down one of our Sky-Skill traders if you're having troubles getting out. The best we can.
Frode and Una are inside.
Then in I go. Zoja!
Oh. Hey.
This place is impressive, if not a little terrifying. The wizards can create fractals. Still trying to wrap my head around it.
Yeah, it can be a lot. We're still getting used to all of this ourselves.
This one is a little prickly. But I can tell you're familiar. She's harder to read. Emotional. Angry.
She was affected by Mordremoth.
Did you say something, Commander?
Oh, I wouldn't tell her about me if I were you. She's a bit more raw. Might not react how you'd like.
Nothing from me. I'll leave you to your work.
That's got me a little skeeved. The Astral Ward Infirmary.
Yuno told me you were coming. Sit. Quickly, please.
What?
Vital signs. Mostly normal. Do you feel anything strange? Sharp pains in your feet? Any nausea? Distant memories surfacing?
Nothing like that.
Need you to be honest if we want a proper bill of health, Commander.
Maybe I've been hearing a whisper. Since I got back from the demon realm. Nios?
Not surprising. Here, let's check on your astral alignment. Influenced, perhaps. But I can confirm that you aren't possessed. Your will is intact.
We can work with that.
Yeah?
Hearing voices after traveling through the mists isn't entirely uncommon. So long as it's not telling you to murder anybody, and you're not acting on those impulses, I see no threat.
That would make things exciting, wouldn't it?
I'll let you know if that changes.
Well, at the very least, they're giving me a clean bill of health. They probably shouldn't, but they are. Alright, fine, fine.
Nice work out there. Sky scales are invaluable for navigating the fractured landscape, but there's even more they can do.
Hey, Blackwing, welcome on in. I hope you find you well.
Beacon of Ages if you want to learn everything there is to know about sky scales.
Fancy yourself a sky scale?
And to hydrate? Can do. Honestly, I'm a little tired, and I think it's showing. My attention's been lapsing a little bit, but otherwise, going through with it. Good to see you again. You've got the look of someone who comes to life when they soar high above the clouds. What can I do for you? Brode asked me to come see you. Yes, sky scales are essential for navigating around the area. Even if you've got experience flying one, the Astral Ward have devised some tricks that you might not know about. Where do you suggest I start?
Commander, we think Dagda is near the old observatory.
Oh, yay.
Rian will watch for additional rifts. You need to come to us immediately.
Mm-hmm. If you want to learn more about the mountain and its abilities, I can give you all the details. If you want a practical experience, talk to the Astral Ride Master just over there. I think I can take it from here. That said, I was just given my next mission.
Welcome to the Astral Ward.
Thank you. So yeah, this is the map cluster for Secrets of the Obscure so far. It's giant. It's got a bunch of those. Who rescues whom? A new friend, achievement unlocked. Commander, I noticed that you have your own sky scale and guided it with remarkable skill. Since you're familiar with raising them, I was hoping you might be willing to help us raise another for the Astral Ward. We try to ethically source our whelps from eggs that have been abandoned, so your first step would be to check any abandoned sky scale nests you might find and bring me an egg. I'll help guide you through the rest. You can find me at my post near the Beacon of Ages. I think that's the alternative way of getting a sky scale at this point. What other things can I get my hands on? Nios. Updraft generator, lesser arcane, ley loom, and greater arcane. Honestly, I should probably start learning how to use the updraft generators and ley looms. It's all going to be useful. I do also want to teach my sky scale how to, you know, use updrafts.
I only got a glimpse before she moved farther into the cave, but, not good.
We shouldn't overwhelm her. I'd recommend that Zojja and the commander move ahead without us.
What are you going to do?
Yuno and I will guard the entrance. As soon as Dagda moves, every Cryptus nearby will want to join the fray.
Wizard magic is delectable to the Cryptus. Every well of power they hold is a feast to be devoured.
Right, so we better get moving. Commander, with me.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
What, nervous?
Not used to taking orders.
There's that.
Changed.
The Mother of Stars.
Anything I need to know about Dagda?
She's the wizard of the Celestial. Specializes in power drawn from the cosmos. A Jotun.
A Jotun?
Packs one hell of a punch, too. Any cryptids that took her down is probably one we should be afraid of.
A Jotun wizard?
They were among the most magical races in Tyria.
Right, but...
True.
Yes, they're not anymore. The Dagda is 1,000 years old. More. She's seen a lot.
1,000 years old.
At least, you've got a lot to learn about the wizards.
Fate, meet fist.
Well, yeah, considering how old the Wizard's Tower was, that's not all that surprising, actually. Thousand-year-old Jotun mage. Huh. Get me out here. Fucking Chak. I hate Chak so goddamn much. Hate these bastards. Excuse you, rude. Sit down.
That fits good.
Oh, yay. Just what I wanted. Potential water combat. Oh, I know the readable notes. Excuse me? Okay. As soon as I heard that Dagda was missing, I came here. I should have brought more help. She's in the observatory. She was shouting earlier, but now it's quiet. The rest of the writing is smeared with blood and is largely illegible. All you can make out is a description of the way the author's mother smells. What? Ugh. Huh? That didn't go off. Weird. Hold on. That's not one of mine, though. That's weird. The sound alert's broken? Huh. That hasn't happened in a long time. Hold on. What is that under again? Crap. It has been a long time since I looked into this. Sound alerts. Well, that might help a little bit, huh? Yes, I've read and understand. Alright, let's try this one more time. Sorry for the interruption, folks. But just one more time.
A few moments later.
There we go. At least that way I'm not wasting other people's points to test it. That appears to have changed it. Ah, I've been barreled. Thank you, Punio, and thank you, Dragon on Game, for the barrels. Moving onwards. Where is Zoja? Where are these field notes? Oh, there they are. Hi.
Do you hear that?
I did hear a growl.
I do.
Oh! Cryptus. Here have some ghosts.
Cast down the oppressors!
I'd like to not die, thank you. Judgment. Stop it. Didn't sound like a barrel. I mean, that's Punio for you. Punio speaks the language of the Punies.
Ash Legion, fall in!
Bleh. Here, have this. You good, Zosha?
Zosha, help me.
I know who that is.
Yuri, is that you? Kill me.
Sari. Oh, that's a lot of balls. Lay down. Ugh. Anybody else getting like Prey vibes? Sit down. Balls.
That feels good.
Iron Legion, put your backs into it!
We done here. Sorry, Sari, but
May the stars cradle you.
She was a friend?
Found family. They'll keep coming until Dagda is stable. Let's move.
that's oh boy. The fractals are completely realized now. It's just incredible to witness. I'm headed to the observatory later today with Dagda to run a few experiments, but I have an acute sense of dread. My blood refuses to still. I've never been to the observatory myself, so I've no reason to be anxious, but I can't shake these feelings. Although it's challenging to articulate them. Maybe I'm ill. I haven't taken a day to myself in weeks. Apparently the observatory was one of the first manufactured or conjured fractals, so I'm curious to see the inside, at least. Is Garen and Waiting Sorrow used it to observe the other fractals as they formed, whether created or naturally occurring? Seer magic. Dagda was hopeful, or maybe desperate, that we can learn something inside. That's something to feel, that's starting to feel like false hope. Zosha made it sound completely non-functional, but Dagda's become progressively more erratic over the past few days. Poring over Sorrow's notes, looking for things that aren't there. I know she misses her mentor, but I really need mine. Ah, that would be Sari's notes then. Just popping in quick. Fair. Oh.
Another rift. That is where Dagda will be. I can feel her, and,
And?
you lead.
Really? That's what you're gonna do here. Okay. Cosmic Observatory. Well, our portal's gone.
She's just ahead.
Oh no, Dagda.
Is particularly dense in here. Which one of you latched on to the wizard's souls?
What?
Zosha, what are you doing? You brought the Harbinger to kill me?
They're here to help.
What?
They're a friend.
They're here to end me. as they've ended so many others.
I feel like I recognize this
To
voice.
keep her trapped. Don't want to lose her again.
Oh, that's a lot of balls. Hi, Dagda. Wasn't expecting to see you face to face. Oh, you don't get knocked down either. Shit. Yeah. Huh? Wait. What is this voice?
Back me up!
That feels good.
There are so many voices.
Urge to kill rising.
Commander!
Iron Legion, touch them!
There are too many of them.
What the hell?
Burns.
Like Cormier, it burns. Sit down. Yay!
Urge to kill rising.
Cast down the oppressors!
Oh, bad time.
Not enough energy.
Warband in position.
Eh.
Help me, please.
Balls. Yeah, kind of thought so. Wish I had moves that could do shit like that.
Ash Legion, fall in!
Don't stand in the red field. Don't stand in the fire. I know my internet is having so much fun with this right now.
They're whispering things. The color of the sky that day. The smell of smoke.
Ash Legion, fall in! Signal the citizen! Back me up!
Whoa.
There's one to remember me.
Yeah, something's really wrong here.
That's good.
Come on. Whoa, buddy.
Collect those orbs of light on the ground.
Oh.
I think she's leaving them for us. She's trying to help.
Urge to kill rising. Urge to kill rising. Strong.
I don't know how I dodged all of that, but okay, we'll do it.
That feels good.
I'll have that.
Urge to kill rising.
Heck. Sit down.
Ash Legion,
That's not
fall
me.
in!
Don't
Huh?
call me that.
Wanda's hot. Wanda?
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Hold on, Zoja.
That feels good.
Get over here.
Urge to kill rising.
Whoops. Mistimed that.
Help me, please.
Hmm. That's interesting. Back off. Oh yeah, time to die.
Ash Legion, fall in!
Back off. Sit down. Uh-oh.
I can imagine the sound of waves crashing against the shore. Oh, my thoughts are my own again.
You okay? No missing limbs?
An ache in my neck, but I'm fine, little one. This is the commander? Well, thank you for refraining from killing me. I'm sure you resisting that urge was a challenge.
What? I don't understand. I helped you.
Maban brought them here. We're on the same side.
Maban is too trusting.
Maybe you should check in on Frode and Yuno. Make sure they didn't get ambushed.
Understood.
No good deed, as they say. Hope y'all don't get jumped while I'm out. Hello, Frode and Yuno.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Or 10.
How's she faring?
Zoja's with her now. A little beat up, but managing. If I'm going to be honest, we didn't have the warmest of introductions.
Unsurprising. Dagda is,
A bitch.
A mother to us all.
and fiercely protective of her brood. We'll get Dagda somewhere safe to recuperate until we can get back into the tower. We'll meet you at the Beacon of Ages. Catch your breath, and don't take it too hard. She'll see you.
Mm-hmm.
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
Ta-da! All right, then. All of our good deeds are going to be met with a snub. I'm not sure I want to keep going.
That's good.
Who are you?
And you're still here. Am I possessed?
No, you are not.
Then who are you?
Peitha.
Peitha?
And what do you want, Peitha? Now you choose silence.
Now you choose silence. So we've heard 3 names so far. Steris, Vanta, and Peitha.
I just can't understand this.
Turn to the Beacon of Ages. What is this? Broken barrier. Oh, heck. Oh, that's not how I'm gonna get up there. Okay. I was hoping to help out, but that's not gonna work out for me, is it? Must I?
Time to bust some heads.
Frode and Yuno are inside.
Must I check in on Dagda? Okay. I guess. Hi.
I see you're on your feet.
That I am.
I think we're ready for some proper introductions.
Mhm.
Dagda Commander, Commander Dagda. She helped Mabon heal me when I first got here. You should have seen me. I was a mess.
Dagda?
Commander, I apologize for my hostility at our first meeting.
Rex.
I
Grunt.
understand.
You did not deserve my ire, but I maintain my caution. We don't know you.
I was pulled into that rift. I'm happy to help Zojja, to help you. But this was not my choice.
Nor was it mine.
Okay, we're still feeling grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not get distracted from the end goal here, to stop the Cryptus. And, well, we need all the help we can get.
This is true.
Frode was looking for you, Commander. Why don't you track him down?
Enchanté, I'm sure.
Does that make you angry?
Peitha.
Does what make me angry?
The fact that everyone doesn't immediately bathe in your excellence.
That's not what this is about.
They don't know me. Neither do you.
But I'm starting to. And I don't think you liked that very much.
I also don't like that very much.
Urchik is terribly concerned with Lear's...
Skrit!
Pardon, Urchik, but Lear's stuffiness. Palladium agrees with Skrit.
Dagda's doing better. If I was still a shaman, I'd owe you a blessing.
Oh, I saw. Still less than thrilled to see me.
Dagda's incredibly protective of the Astral Ward. Like I said, she'll come around. Eventually.
This is... the commander?
Skrit!
Oh, Urchik is at your service. Skrit is a big fan of your work. Big fan.
This is Urchik and Gladium, two of my scouts. I've currently tasked them with tracking Lear.
Both of them.
We know that the facet of emotion is working with Mabon to break down the tower's defenses. But his other half is...
not counted for. Glade has an ominous feeling.
As do I. But there are still cryptids feeding on the fractals and their inhabitants. If we don't help them, we treat them no better than Dolyaks. Commander, frankly, I could use your help in the field. The Rift Hunters and my scouts have their hands full.
I'll check in with Rian, see what the hunters need.
Urchik and Gladium are very honored to work alongside the esteemed Pact, Commander.
The title might be a little dated, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh, Urchik could write ballads of your glory. Truly. Gladium, too. Urchik presents Gladium! She is my oldest companion. Urchik can read her movements. Gladium cannot speak or hear Skrit very well, for that matter. The Legions were not kind to her. But Gladium is as strong
Suppose they
and
wouldn't be.
intelligent as the commander.
It's good to meet you both.
As Urchik and Gladium are glad to meet you.
All right, then. On to the next bit of Fried Awful. Are we on?
You've returned. I'm sure I speak for all the hunters when I say job well done.
I had a lot of help from Zojja, but thank you. Frode made it sound like things might be urgent.
Dagda may be back on our side, but the Cryptis have stepped up their efforts. Let me show you.
Rifts are an immediate threat here around the archipelago, but as you witnessed firsthand, they're also appearing all across Tyria. I can show you where our scouts have been tracking rift activity. Show me where the rifts are, and I'll help wherever I'm able. Sandswept Isles, Sparkfly Fen, Tangled Depths, Savage Archipelago, Amnetus, and Internios. Sandswept Isles, Sparkfly Fen, Tangled Depths. Oh god, Tangled Depths? Fuck off. I'm not doing Tangled Depths. Ugh. Do Sparkfly Fen, but I'm not going to do Tangled Depths. Fuck that. I don't want to touch Tangled Depths any more than I ever have to. I hate that map. Probably doesn't help that I didn't have a great experience with folks running the map on Tangled Depths. There's a guy who was running the meta there that when I was playing, it was an absolute dick. Oh no, we didn't beat the Chak Jarrett by like 2% health. It's the end of the fucking world. Dude, take a damn breath, wait a half an hour, and try it again. Okay, it's actually more like an hour or two, but either way, it's a fucking event in a video game. Throw some perspective. Come on, LA. Load, you unwieldy behemoth. Sparkfly is immediately outside of it, or is the next one down? This next one down, actually. From here, that's Blood Tide, then Sparkfly. So for Toad's Head. Right, Sparkfly is where Tequatl is. Tea Kettle. Oh boy. I need to fight Tequatl more frequently. Unfortunately, last time I tried, I got kicked off by my internet dying. New event nearby. Oh, well, imagine that. I landed like right next to the fucking rift. Where are they? There he is. Elite Avatar of Envy. Whoa, buddy.
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
Ta-da. That was quick. Next customer. That's actually out towards Tequatl. A little bit. I think there should be more than one rift in the area.
The Wild Hunt are in need.
Yep, there we go. Oh shit.
Commander? Can you hear me? Oh, Skrit hopes this works.
Urchik, is that you?
Yes. Good. Very good. Urchik isn't very familiar with modern technology. Thank the magnificent shiner that Miss Yuna was able to connect your device to our astral frequency. Palladium and I are still tracking Lear, but we will contact you as soon as we've located him.
Fair. Okay. Where to next? Care Briar. I take the guess that is close to Care Briar.
Help us cut through the Risen, or we won't get to the landing site in time to defend against the main assault. Help us cut through the Risen, or we won't get to the landing site in time to defend against...
That was actually pretty close. Care Briar was in fact a good guess.
Good.
Prolific Ward of Earth. Ooh.
Contract accepted.
Incarnation of Terror. I'll stop evading and die already. Oh, there's a lot of things here. Holy shit. Don't go away, mad demons, just go away.
The facet of emotion who Urchik likes to call Goodlier doesn't have a good sense of where his other half is.
Goodlier? Badlier?
Once we've accounted for both, the commander can assist Urchik and Gladium in sealing him back together.
Strong.
Oh, I remember you. God, I remember that combat mechanic and I hate it. Fuck you, Path of Fire. God, I hated that. Be gone, thought.
I'm an achiever.
I achieve things. I'm an achiever. Okay, next. Next, where are we going? We're going that way. Huh? Near Brulula? That was actually pretty close. Again. Wow, I'm actually getting really close to those every time I guess.
That's good.
Ash Legion, fall in!
You have friends.
That feels good.
Oops. Uh-oh. Hope you weren't expecting to kill me that easy. Oh. That's not a good sign. Excuse me?
Steady. Brave.
Wait. Wait.
Who was that?
Midnight King.
He hunts.
So why am I hearing him hunting for his Garen? Go to Aleem's waypoint. Yeah, question still stands. Why am I hearing him hunting for his Garen? Well, the next rift. Time to trip the rift.
Trail. Meet Skrit at the Beacon of Ages, and we'll build a plan.
Avatar of Malice. Wow, that was a quick rift takedown. I'll be having that. Okay. Well, that's all I can do here. So, suppose I go back to the Rift of Age, or yeah, to the back to the Beacon of Ages. It's going to be a hell of a flight. And 4 silver later. Gurone. It's a little concerning that we were hearing what we were hearing.
Wizard's Tower is to the north.
Welcome to the command center.
Uh-huh.
Commander, just in time for Urchik's battle plan. Mabon and Goodlear are working to unlock the Wizard's Tower. Mabon has requested the commander's assistance. Once Mabon and Goodlear have forged a key, we can access the Wizard's Tower. That's where we think Bad Lear is hiding.
Okay.
How he got in, Skrit does not know.
Just lucky, I guess.
I will hold the line here in the interim, but we'll join you when it's time to recapture the tower.
How does that sound to you, Commander?
I still have a lot to learn about, well, all of this. But I'll join you in that fight.
Oh, Urchik is honored.
Already the Astral Ward.
I'll let Mabon know that we're moving.
Anything come from that distress call, Dagda?
Did you hear about Alm?
No? What happened?
Taken over by one of the beasts. Stuck a knife into his thigh during supper. Got there before he could cut anyone's throat.
Jesus.
Almost did, though. They had him cornered for an hour before we got there.
Good God.
I took him to the Beacon of Ages. He'll stay behind a locked door until we know if he's going to be a problem.
Probably for the best, so long as he can't hurt himself.
Or others.
And that's why we need to be careful.
Commander, we could use your expertise on the front line. Lear and I will be waiting for you.
That's concerning.
I hope you don't mind my asking, but I've never met a Skrit as...
eloquent?
Brainy as Urchik. Neither has Skrit. When Urchik was smaller, Skrit was caught in an Asuran trap. Bright, sparkling. They did some experiments, and suddenly, Skrit knew a bunch of synonyms for shiny. Urchik couldn't scamper with the others like before, so Skrit looked for a new home. Right here, with Blade.
That's certainly interesting. Did I get some on me? Jesus. Walk out the door, suddenly plastered it in red. Speaking of, night sky's a little concerning, isn't it? Suppose I can port my happy ass all the way over to Draknar's light. All right then. Oh, I told you more dwarves. The missing facet. Right, this opens up a new thing. Mabon and Dagda, Lear.
I can't feel anything at all. The last glimpse was of Cryptis. A whole horde of them.
Uh-oh.
Continue to hope for the best until circumstances point otherwise. Heard that you've been a great help in sealing the rifts.
I'm starting to understand why you kept this a secret for so long.
Yeah.
And there is more to come.
Oh boy.
We were just discussing the path forward, Dagda.
The tower is confused. It doesn't know what's happening.
It's sentient?
The magic that flows within has demonstrated some level of awareness. It reacts to danger.
I always imagined it as an extension of Isgarin himself.
The tower calls to all of us, but it prefers Iskarin's voice in response. In his absence, it doesn't know what to do.
Which is where we come in. There are a few ways we can calm our feisty lump of bricks.
And I assume none of them are easy. So what's the plan?
Really are.
Lear and I will push toward the fractal of Draknar's forge.
You can either assist us, or you can help collect essences.
Distilled magic and emotion. It's potent among the fractals.
Oh.
We're collecting emotion, essentially. We did something like that in Kantha. There was a demon in Chalmu's mine, gang leader. Was that a Cryptis?
Correct. And your demon was likely a wanderer. Demons who do not affiliate with Eparch's little society.
Yeah.
Cryptis or not, demons are drawn to emotion, like Risen are drawn to blood.
Then this place must be a banquet.
Morbid, but yes. We'll need to calm things down here before we can approach the tower. I trust you'll choose the right direction.
Assist Mabon and Lear, or Mabon and Lear, in crafting a key to unlock the tower. Gather essences from completing hunts and events across the islands. Oh. Right. That's a thing.
Scurrying like prey waiting to be killed.
Oh, that's not good.
Soon, my king.
Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch. Oh, it's a lot of death.
Blood Legion, see it done.
Quick ways to wait for the meta in the next hour in that area, which finishes that instantly, or just do events. It'll open story-wise anyway. The meta is to open the tower with Mabon and Lear. Yeah, I noticed that earlier. They were talking about that. Also, hi, Anova. Welcome on in. It's been fun so far, but I've definitely been noticing a couple of those "oh you little motherfucker" moments.
Come on then, we don't have all day.
So considering the fact that I remember Draknar's Forge. Another one of those blasts from the past. Really, dude?
Keep these damn things away from me so I can get the supplies.
Oh god. Yeah, this whole area is definitely designed to elicit some moods from various areas between GW 1 and 2. Yeah. It's like recognizing a couple of the places that popped up. I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. All the fractals and such. Yeah, alternate versions of areas. Like the alternate Cantha that's here, where basically the Jade Tech took over all of Cantha. It's like, oh, that's fun. Ooh, Berserker Scepter. That's pretty.
There's always something, isn't there?
Let's see that.
Can't ever just find what I need without a hassle. Ashley, Iron Legion, put your best into it.
I also like that they spell out the repercussions of just what it means that this area exists, by the way.
That fits good.
It only gets better. Oh, great. Still 2 major updates left for this expansion. Then I'll be curious where they go after. Yeah. I mean, they definitely have something open at the very least, but I'm not sure how much further they'll go with it.
Ash Legion, fall in.
I've been turned to stone. Damn it. I'm just trying not to die a horrendous death. Not too much to ask. Much as I wanted to go in there, I didn't want to die.
Ash Legion, Blood Legion.
Here, have some spirits. Whoop. Yes, actually.
Barely. Kill rising. I need assistance.
Ow.
Take them out.
Ooh, spicy.
Rejoining the fight. Legion, fall in!
Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought so. Here, folks, have some healing. Just turn away if you see the visual for that attack. Oh, that makes so much sense. Fortunately, not a lot of enemies, which would explain why I didn't really think about it all that much. Ta-da!
I have to admit, though, this lot didn't do half bad when it really mattered.
And they were all dead, but hey.
You're done with training. It's right back to work tomorrow. All of you.
Uh-huh. Oh, God. Sure, taking on that champion filled that much of the... Fuck.
We're almost done here. Hold them off a little longer, will ya? Ash Legion, fall in!
Get the distinct impression. That's a stretch texture. It's more about the essences than the events themselves. Fair.
A Forge Master reduced to working with this rubbish. That's enough from here. Let's go. This'll have to do. Now let's get back before I lose my whole damn forge.
By all means. Look at him pitter-patter away.
Back in one piece, and maybe with enough time to arm our soldiers with more than pots and pans. Don't worry, you'll get your...
Fucking Chak. Go away, Chak. Nobody likes you. And doing the event chain leaves more mastery points to do every event in each region of the map. True. I should get to doing that, considering I need the mastery points. Oops. Also hope to have more inventory space. Hi, Draknar's Forge. That's a blast from the past. Plenty of inventory. You should actually clean it up a lot. Yeah, I mean, a large portion of this is because this is the one character that I have officially run through every expansion and every Living World chapter, and I didn't 100% those, so I have all those bits and bobs that you got from those chapters kind of clunking around in my inventory. Billet. Yeet. Ooh, high quality metal. It burns. Samurai Ranger, every map, all story 100%, so I couldn't put on alts after the fact I scrapped. Nah. Yeet.
Aye, that's the stuff. Keep it coming.
I have no idea what I'm actually doing, so I'm just doing it. Billets.
I chose you.
Pikachu. Wait, wrong game. Yeet.
We're back on pace. I'll admit, you're not too shabby. Bring me whatever you've got left and I'll add it to the pie.
I'm not gonna make it in time, but I'll try.
Eat my dust.
Put your back into it now. We don't have all day.
And one more was good, I suppose.
Finished.
Ta-da.
Nice gear.
Oh, bags of loot.
Come on, form an orderly line, you kids. There's plenty of weapons. As if you lot even know what to do with them.
We one event to that one in that spot. Alright.
Tower of the Hammer if it was tied down. I'll remember that the next time you need a new helmet, you old fool.
Thorin. Oh, hi, buddy.
Don't like the surprise. Slimy little. You're gonna pay for that.
You'll be doing that one for days.
Cast down the oppressors.
Here, have this.
Ash Legion, fall in. Blood Legion, see it done.
My spirits had a hell of a time taking that on.
All the bewilderment you can offer me. Get your fun in while you can, Spider.
That's good.
Oh. I see.
This one never much liked you, Forge Master. Does that shock you? That was better than I expected. If he did, you'll have to do better than that.
Uh-oh. Don't tempt him.
That fits good.
You must not know much about us, because we've been winning hopeless battles since the world was young.
That's actually a fair point on the dwarf's part there.
We lost some good folks today, but it would have been a lot worse without your help. Thank you for that. You're all honorary dwarves in my book.
Cool, I'm an honorary dwarf.
Don't make me regret it, yeah?
Sweet. Find and stabilize condensed magic. Excuse me? It's gotta be outside, right? That's not how to get outside. This isn't where I parked my car. Go back to Dodgemore's light.
Time to bust some heads.
Whee! Bitch thought I was gonna die.
Time is a bit of a factor here, so if we could pick up the pace.
Show me where I need to go. Ah. Magic stabilizing kit. Magic sweep. Aha. Ow.
This is dangerous stuff we're dealing with.
Okay. I need to think faster than that.
This is going better than I thought.
A friendly game of Simon. Yeah. Red, blue, red. I can do this. Bing.
Here
I'm
I
helping.
was preparing my last will and testament, and you've just gone and saved the day.
Mm-hmm.
You're all right. You know that? I owe you one.
Try my best. I was happy to help the Delta more dwarves. That's an angry dwarf. A dead angry dwarf, but it's an angry dwarf. Fuck you, Jack. Nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. Go eat worms. I mean, you're kind of related to worms, but hey. Oh, let's go to the list. Suppose. Hi, buddy. There's nothing here. Damn. Is this
One more thing.
Ah, the Wizard's Tower. Oh, look at that. That's still Deldrimor. Whee! That's not right. Oh, that's Bastion. I just gathered an item for that. Wait a minute, what? Just got an item for Glint's Bastion? Don't know what it was, but I got it, apparently. Huh, weird. Essences. Suppose I can just cheat like that, huh?
Commander, we're ready to push into the courtyard. Mabon and the facet of,
Goodlier?
Goodlier.
Right, Goodlier. We've got enough distilled energy, thanks to your help. We'll meet you outside the main gate. Be ready for anything.
Uh-huh. Honestly, I'm still looking for something first, though. Is it down here? Oh, God. Well, it's certainly down somewhere. And now it's above me. Hmm. Me up. Where is this thing? Oh, wait. Nope. Where could this be? I need to look for like a matter of ingress and then find a way down-ish. Perhaps kind of like so. Aha. I see you. I'm a crafty one sometimes. Draknar's mines. Yeah, I suppose that would track, wouldn't it? Oh, we're at it. I have the updraft generator. Those lesser arcane treasures it is. Let me hit the updraft. But the updraft generator is one thing. Now I also need to train my guy scale to use updrafts, but hey. All in due time. Yawn. Get hecked, Jack. Whee! Get up. Thank you. That, this, and that. And a vista for the giggles. Pretty. Very pretty.
Bring it on.
Please. Oh. I want to keep going this way, though. Dang it. Oh, bye. Bye. Come to think of it. I'm here. I might as well use this fast one.
The tower that your wizards keep talking about.
I haven't seen anything like it.
It looks perfectly normal.
Normal? Well, that's almost a compliment coming from you.
I can't quite place my things upon them.
So you do have fingers.
Very funny.
Thanks, I try. I don't like where this is going. The missing facet. The Southern Wizard's Tower.
It's so much larger up close.
It has taken on many facades over time. The inside, however,
Nice
has
gear.
remained the same.
So, what's the plan?
With those essences in hand, I can shatter the gate's lock. Just takes a good lick of concentrated magic to calm it down.
Whatever we encounter inside, I should be able to disarm it in Iskaran's absence.
the task.
You do whatever you need to, Mabon. I'll guard you.
Without further ado,
Behind me, all of you.
Ah.
there's
Oh.
so many of them.
We need to clear out the courtyard immediately.
Oh boy. Oh heck.
That feels good.
Iron Legion, put your backs into it.
Burn the heretics. Burn them. Oi. Stop pulling me into the damage field, buddy.
Even Skrit is growing tired. They never paused
Oh.
to smell the air.
That's a lot of death.
To kill rising.
That's a lot of death inbounds. I'm not staying still for your arrow rain, buddy.
Rising.
Nor am I standing in it.
How did they get inside?
Practice.
Can you hear me, old friend? Is that... Who is that?
Oh, hi, Lear.
There I am. With me, Commander. We need to... Whoa there! Don't take a swing at me, you half-witted headache.
Oh, great. Lear is a fucking mesmer. Of course he is. A lot of the world's problems are caused and solved by mesmers.
Blood Legion, see it done.
Then again, I can also say that a lot of the world's problems are caused and solved by the Asura, so...
That shit's good.
The voices. Turn your veins to Deldrimor. Count the astral planes. 1, 2. In your head.
In your head.
Skrit is here to remind players to behave.
Yeah, try my best. There's balance. Huh. Interesting. Facet of logic. Okay.
That shit's good.
So there's a facet of logic and a facet of emotion. Okay. That's nifty. Come on.
To kill rising.
Interesting.
That fits good.
Commander, channel the heart's power to pull the Cryptus corruption from inside him. Me, the other
Another
one.
one. Corrupted Cryptus essence.
Quickly! Destroy the demonic parasite before it returns and heals it! You're calm. How many astral planes did you count? 48. What? That's 2 more that...
We've no time for banter, Lear. The fight is hardly done. If I can channel the tower, we can quell its storm.
Oh, right.
You still able to fight?
Check my bond.
I should be. Good. Because you spent enough time taking swings at us instead of the Cryptus, you lout.
To kill rising.
Oh shit. Ow.
That fits good.
Oh my god. Stop it.
Fighting them all. Do not desist. Not
To kill rising.
Excuse me, would you kindly fuck off?
That was better than I expected.
Stop pestering my bond. Get the fuck over here.
Come. I need your strength. Just a little longer.
Now we can do this.
That fits good.
Are your friends?
Come on.
Ash Legion, fall in!
Mabon, are you okay?
Uh-oh.
I just need to rest my spirit.
Let me take a look at you.
Oh, thank the stars.
I have dark lovely.
I'm okay, Dagda. I'm fine. So am I.
Oh boy.
Nobody asked you.
I need a leash for you both.
Yeah, no
I'm
kidding.
sure there were more intuitive ways to handle that situation.
Shh. It's ready for us.
Ooh, pretty.
Finally. Let's head inside.
Mabon, are you sure you don't want to rest for a moment first? Ooh, Astroward Mastery.
That looks valuable.
Ta-da! Oh. Yeah, I really need to figure out my inventory right quick. honestly, a large portion of it is junk. But I'm used to that. Hold on. Sell some stuff. First, make sure I deposit everything there. Then, because I'm already maxed out on all the rest of these, sell the materials. Temporary solution to a permanent problem. Large scales. Ooh, pieces of ambrite. Wool scraps. Vials of potent blood. Thick leather sections. Deluxe gearboxes.
That looks valuable.
Box this. And this. And that. Honestly, I can just get rid of the piles of silky sand. Come on. Destroy. Go away. Don't care. Berserker's Shattered Shield. Pretty. Salisbury Longbow. Man, if only I could use longbows in this Harmony. When did I get some of these things? Holy crap. Dragon Statuette. That's worth a pretty penny. All things considered. Salisbury Staff. Spindrift Greatsword. Yeah, I need to look through some of those later. Any hoozles. To the next bit. I also have a new mastery track to look over. The Astral Ward. Learn to channel the energy of the Wizard's Tower to rest and relax. Gain access to purchasing Astral Ward armor and the recipes to craft common and uncommon Cryptus motivations for use in rift hunting. Gain access to purchasing the recipe to craft rare Cryptus motivations for use in rift hunting, and learn to extract greater amounts of Cryptus essence from rifts. Fascinating. I can understand where that would be useful. Considering. Once more into the rift go I. The Tower of Secrets. Most was for the legendary PvE armor sets, yeah.
We need to make sure the southern wings are clear before we unlock the whole of Confluence. Zoja, Urchik, and Gladium with me. We'll head east.
We'll head to the west. Frode, you know. Dagda.
Go with the group that needs you the most, Commander.
Excuse me? What is? Mysterious energy hovers in the air above a symbol affixed to the wall, crackling with powerful magic. You hear a faint resonant hum from a room on the other side of the wall it's attached to. Maybe whatever powers the spell is nearby. I'll keep that in mind. Guess I'll go west? Even for either way, it doesn't matter much though, but this quest is pretty long if you decide to do all the side stuff. Ooh. If that's the case, maybe I should hold off for now, actually. If it's a long one, yeah, I should probably hold off because it's like just about time to go. So I'm actually going to pop back. Thanks for the heads up that it's a long quest, though. I appreciate the heads up. It actually gives me some more time to just, like, work through this. Work through the fresh hell that is my inventory. A decent stopping point, but yeah, you can easily take 30 to 60 minutes on that one if you do all the side missions. Ooh, nice. First bunch of leggings and boots and gloves. 5 bags of loot. Well, that I can just consume. Use these.
Never have too much treasure.
I get patchwork knapsacks. Full of a whole bunch of stuff. And lucky envelopes. Full of a whole bunch of other stuff.
I'm an achiever.
Finding fortune gets me more of those envelopes. But, out of all of that, one thing was a material that I could actually deposit. That's terrifying. Looks gearbox. Yeah. Well, I mean, of course I'm going to unlock the skins because I want those. Cater's trinket. Exotic. Also, don't pay rapt attention to my gear right now. It's probably embarrassing. Roller plate, Arborstone Portal Scroll, Berserker's leggings, anything that's white name I can just get rid of.
Is the only proper course.
Hard leather straps, rags. Seen worse. Fair. Berserker's rawhide leggings. I'm not sure why I suddenly started getting these white weapons.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
I really don't get why I suddenly started getting those lately. The Astral Ward. I really should actually take a closer look at some point. Salt Spray Staff, that's a skin to unlock. I also have a research kit to use. Canthan Gambison skin. I can't store these in the wardrobe. Dang it. Canthan backpacks.
That looks valuable.
Black Lion chests, like I'm gonna open those. Awakening Heart. Serpentine Jewels. Essence of Manipulation letter. Huh. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is from, like, way back, even. Pause what you can. Consume otherwise. And sell. Scales. Incandescent dust. Large claws. You want to figure out how I got up to 98 gold? This is how I did it. Am I insane? Yes. The Occultist Flame. Where's that? There. Certainly unlocking that skin. But, I mean, as much as it pains me to, you know, exclude a 2 gold sale, skins take precedence with me. Fashion wars, you know. You know how it goes. See, the Flame Serpent Axe. Wait, is that actually a decent axe for me, or is that a step below? I think that's a step below. And if it is, I can just sell the Flame Serpent Axe. 2 gold isn't that much in this game. Do one world boss like the Quaddle or Trouble and instantly get that or more. I mean, fair. But like, 2 gold and 1 sale in the Black Lion Trading Company? That's pretty nice considering my typical sale stuff. Isn't exactly all that flashy. Ooh. Yeah, that's not better than my axe right now, so I can just hawk that right away. Sorry, not sorry. Got the skin for it already. Leather sections, Elderwood logs. Silk scraps. I need to find Harmony in my inventory too. There it is. Unlock skin Harmony. I'm not sure what to do with that Jade Dragon statuette. Should I just sell that? Now, Salisbury Longbow I can't even use.
This is most remarkable.
Herald Shield I'll leave. Heirloom Gauntlets. They're exotics. Vindicator's Greatsword I'll leave alone. Blackfleet Bludgeon. There are things I should put in my bank just because. Blackfleet Bludgeon. Doodah doodah. That is a hammer? Yeah. I mean, I don't use hammers. Vindicator's Trinkets. Herald's shoulder pads. Spindrift Greatsword. Salt Spray Staff. You know, I'm gonna be a doofus. Carrying Glyphic Word of Earth, I don't care.
Remarkable.
That I should keep. Okay, so what we're gonna do beyond that is we are gonna go to Thousand Seas Pavilion. We're gonna go to TSP. Why are we going to TSP? Well, because I'm gonna go bank some stuff. Lord knows I've been at that for a little bit. And in my defense, that will open up some inventory space by locking up some bank space, but hey, here we are. I am a pack rat. Let's see, what else we got going in here? Well, these can go in there. You and you. Unidentifiable object, cute. Where are the other things I wanted to shove in there? Here. You. In the meantime, down to only 29 more dies and I have them all. 29 are some of the most expensive ones. That tracks. Store that. Ancient Canthan Helm skin. Canthan Spalder skin. Don't know where the Canthan Gambison skin went. Tassets, gauntlets, Gambison. I already maxed out again. I think yep, I did. Well, I have a way to fix that. I got gems for it. Don't do as I do, folks. Where's the bank expansions? Crafting license, bank tab expansion. Wait, hold on. Yep. Don't use me as an example, folks. I'm a terrible influence. Ta-da. Original Portal Skull. I'll keep it for a rainy day, I guess. Ice stones, those are sale items. Those are, I think those are sale items too, kind of thing like, yeah. Alright. I think that's that. It's hard to go through at least a couple bank tab expansions to clean mine out a lot at this point, but a lot of that was Ascended stuff sitting in my bank. I turned into research notes. That's a fair point. Sell junk. Get a ton of stuff out of that. Okay. The salt spray staff. Do in fact need to put that away. Salt spray staff, where are you? Where are you? There you. Doesn't hurt to have more bank material storage. Mine's only at 1,000. See, mine's only at 250. Oops. I probably should increase that at some point. I'll probably look into it the next sale. The amount of mats I need for legendary and ascended craft something large amounts. Fair. It's good to know for the future. You're helping future-proof my headache. I appreciate that. Compound down. Rift Hunter heavy boots. Not that they're going to be any different than...
That looks valuable.
Yeah. Rift Hunter heavy, light, and medium boots. Rift Hunter armor, 106 found. It almost looks like they're going to give me those as I complete the game. Astral Stride. Ooh. Excuse me? Shrouded in the mist and will be revealed in the future. Of course it will.
That looks valuable.
Astral Grasp. Oneros Spun. Astral Ward. Rift Hunter. Interesting. You know, there's for 10 chapters of Soto. Interesting. Oneros, by the way. You see, that's something interesting about this. Like, they're talking about demons, but they're leaning into Fae as well. Because we have Mabon Dagda, we have Oneros, which is Greek for dreams. And Oneromancy, for example, is telling the future through dreams. There's elements of it, like the Rift Hunters kind of being a little bit of a passing reference to the Wild Hunt, which ironic considering the Sylvari are often tasked with quests called Wild Hunts. I don't know, just the more I sit there and think about it, the more I'm like, they're melding a couple of different things together, and I appreciate the craftiness with which they're working through that. Also, hey, look at all that inventory space I cleared up temporarily. I said it earlier for you, Nios. Yeah, that's true too. Consider Demon's Homeland is the land of dreams. Yeah, Nios. See, that's interesting because typically in most cosmologies, Demon's Homeland is certainly not the land of dreams. It's the land of, well, sin. It is typically something like the 9 hells of Bator, or hell, or, you know, lands of torment. Oneros armor makes you look like a cryptist. It's pretty cool if you enjoy that. So, interesting. By the way, I also have Princess. Don't know if you caught that before. I have Princess. Very fleshy, glossy armor. Gotcha. I mean, I like the dragon armor that I'm using right now, but like, that's exotic, not ascended. Citation needed. Yeah, it's exotics. The Draconic set is what I'm using right now. And yes, I could use some building up of stuff, but I've been busy with storyline stuff. At some point, I do intend to like work on some of the higher echelon stuff, but that also leans into like the realm where I'm done with the storyline stuff, and then I can focus more on like joining Goob for fractals and things like that, and do some achievement hunting to get some of the drops from the Chiefs for other chapters and whatnot. Because like the masteries for a lot of the like expansion stuff drops some interesting gear. Ooh, sorry. But that having been said, I am sitting approximately at time. So let's pass back to the Skywatch Archipelago. Bleh. Right now I'm full ascended, but I wardrobe change it. Fair. Very fair. Like, you know, that's what you get transmutation charges for. Still. Here we are. Essence of Awe. Aw. I said awe. A-W-E.
I can't believe we finally pulled that off. And yet...
It still isn't enough. I see
I have a couple legendary weapons, my legendary amulet from Season of the Dragons. Ha, nice.
But we need the whole spectrum.
So we'll have to gather essence of every facet that leaked out from the tower.
Ew.
I'm sorry, Lear, but I don't know if I can do it.
Come next update on my legendary PvE Obsidian.
We'll do it together.
Nice.
It's gonna be up to you to gather it, Commander. You'll have to scour these islands for essence of each facet. The ward will assist, of course, but we're entrusting this to you.
Uh-huh.
We'll stay here and try to keep it going as long as we can.
Yeah, that's the end of the meta. Yeah, that's the meta event. I figured. Either road, I am going to bring us back here and get us moving on for the night. So, about midway. Gotcha. Well, thank you everybody for joining me in the adventure for the evening. I know I started off a little rough at the beginning, but thankfully I got my second wind and was able to push through to the end. Otherwise, I would have felt really bad ending early today. I don't know. There's something about this weekend that has struck me as a little off balance, but I'm trying to work with it. So, in any case, as I said, thank you for joining me. I certainly hope you've enjoyed your time. And as always, if you have, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I always hope to grow the community, and I certainly hope that it's been fun to watch me, well, work on something that's been 8 years in the making, ultimately. Considering that I stepped away from this game for 8 years, and at this point have now traveled from the very beginning of the game to Secrets of the Obscure. Well, that's a hell of a trip to take over, you know, the amount of time that I've been doing it. So, and I've been learning so much and honestly going through a hell of an emotional roller coaster while I do. So, I've been enjoying it, and I certainly hope that you have been as well. I am on Twitter. I save my VODs up to YouTube for safekeeping. I have a Discord server, and I'm on a host of social media accounts. Links to all of those are in the bio under the stream, as well as my wonderfully dense socials command, which I hope that works. It does work. That will get you everything everywhere all at once. And finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. And to those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I certainly hope that I can see you here live someday should the opportunity ever arise. And with that, let's find our raid target for the evening, shall we? Goodness knows, I have had a heck of a day diving through all of, well, literal hell. I love fighting demons. Oh, Zen's playing Guild Wars 2, funnily enough. What are they up to? Zen, what are you doing? Oh, they've been at it for 4.5. I'm not sure they're going to be at it for much longer then. Unfortunately. I'll let that load up and see what they're up to. Because I'm curious. Ooh, somebody's playing AM2R. Nice. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. Why do they call it Mordor? Because you want more doors between you and it. Ah ha ha! Badoom-tish. Apollo Justice. Ooh. Those are good games. God. Folks are all over the place tonight, and I love it. Zone's doing Gunfire Reborn. That's always fun to go see. I'm going to be starting Persona 3 Reload on Monday alongside some friends, and we're going to be voicing lines that at least aren't voiced by the actual talent of the game. We're not going to get in the way of the established talent, but in those cases where they deemed it not necessary for the voice actors to do, we'll go ahead and pick up the slack to, you know, make sure that the dramatization is continued thereon. Still, ooh, Brave Fencer Musashi and GDQ hotfix? Lemmy's RPG show, I guess? Brave Fencer Musashi. Reminds me of a friend of mine when was talking about doing a thing. I have to think about that. Oh, yeah, definitely have to think about that. Anywho, that is neither here nor there. I'm sorry, is Lucian Loutre doing I Love You, Colonel Sanders? Yes. Yes, they are. That is all. Tempting, but that is all. All right, let's get to a decision, shall we? Zen, what are you up to? Wolfo away, be back shortly. Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like they're on the login screen right now. They probably got booted for idling. Maybe. That tracks. Alright, well, since they are AFK, unfortunately, I don't want to necessarily pester them. Off to BR Land. You have a good night, too. Thanks for joining in for a bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna get us moving off to Zone, playing, well, yeah, playing Gunfire Reborn. Here is our raid message for the evening, folks. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down as we make our way over to Gamerzone. Wonderful Bean, wonderful mouse friend, playing Gunfire Reborn with friends. Well, it looks like everything else is in order. Just making sure for the talent and for the heck of it. Yes. All right. Then, doors are open, portal is shining in the distance, and I'll say to you all once more, be you denizens, be you hunters, be you visitors, thank you all for joining me here once again in Daemonum Arena. Now let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there. Try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.